Chat. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Ah, I knocked the camera. Don't worry about that. We're going to be doing everything full step-by-step angle. We'll see how well this goes, how far I can get. Should be able to get at least to Entei today. So, in case you're wondering, the plan today is to, if you haven't seen my newest video, please check that out. But I'm going to be going through the new events that I made. I'm going to be doing a step-by-step stream of how you get them in your game. I'm going to do a video on this, but I'm also just going to include how you get them into your game. So I got two things here. This says Mother 3. It's not. This is a fake video game. When I plug this into my cartridge or to my GBA, it is going to distribute mystery event for me. That's brighter. Okay. So as you can see, that's got Gopier's logo. Gopier made that. If you haven't seen his channel, he's a... I dropped my other GBA. He's a great creator. All right. So this is my copy of Emerald. What we're going to do is receive this mystery event in my copy of Emerald. I don't have mystery events unlocked. This must be solved instantly. All right. I don't have any. What is my party in this game? Wow, I'm off to a great start already. Hold on a minute. Yo, Cousin Who, thank you for the $10. Happy holidays and thank you for the e-reader. Appreciate you. Oops. I need to make a few of these. Also, happy holidays. Yo, what's up, Damo? Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well, dog. Hey, what's up, Infinite Omniverse? How you doing? All right, we'll just get someone who can use fly really quick. I don't know what's going on in this game. Just use this Lugia really quick. Yeah, the GBA batteries. Well, luckily, we don't need to be using this GBA for very long. Don't worry about it. We don't need to be using it for very long. I have a charger right here anyway. If I'm really worried about it. All right. So, teach Lugia fly. I think you can do mystery gift at like any mart, so it's not really a big deal. So we gotta do that first, and then we'll go right to the RNG manipping. All right. I guess I should just move this over to here. That'll make me so I don't have to strain my neck. All right, so we're just gonna go. I mean, because we can't go to here because this mart doesn't have a. I don't think it has a form to fill out. What's up, Spoik? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I'll send it to anyone. I will warn you, the events for Raichu, Suicune, and Entei do not work on anything other than an English cartridge. While I have the events that will work for non-English, for the Ruby and Sapphire events, for Emerald, I don't. All right. What is Mystery Gift? Is it linked together with all? Is that what it is? So we're unlocking Mystery Gift here. To unlock Mystery Gift, you go to the mart or whatever, and you scroll down and put in a correct phrase. So I got to do link together with all, which I think is what Mystery Gift is. Mystery Event has a different one. It's called like Mystery Event is exciting. It's funny that I don't have it unlocked on this game. I forgot I didn't. We're gonna do with, and then we're gonna do all. Passed it. Thanks for the donation. All right. So this person's gonna say, "Whoa, bruh." So save the game. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. All right. So we soft reset the game now. Don't worry, I'll stop using this camera in a little bit. But I just wanted to show you me actually getting the events into the game. So we click Mystery Gift, click Wonder Cards, click Wireless Communication, and now we'll get it from this cartridge. Will this work on an Australian e-reader? Yes, Australian e-reader is the same as American e-reader. I actually didn't even realize they released it there for a while, but there's no difference between Australian and American. They're the same. All American e-readers and all American Pokemon games are the same as the Australian ones. There is no difference. Like an Australian Emerald is the same as an American Emerald. Okay. So I hit OK. And there you can see we now have mystery event unlocked. So I'll take that away. So it says go to the second floor of the Pokemon Center and meet the delivery man in green. Save the game and access the mystery event menu. There we go. So now we can unlock mystery. We have unlocked mystery event. So I need to get my other GBA. I don't know where it is. We're going to do some linking. So I got my Game Boy and the e-reader. All right, this is going to be quite a hassle to get the link cable in this small space that I have. And also my song isn't playing and my camera is wiggling so much. All right. So when you're using the e-reader, you got to remember to use the little cable, the little end of the cable on the Game Boy. And then the fat end, I believe, goes into the e-reader. So like if you'll notice, this end of the link cable is like way fatter than the other end of the link cable. Doink. All right. Oh, Lord. I don't have a ton of room here. Moment. Yeah, do not have a ton of room to work with. See if I can just move to get this in the frame. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. So. So now I gotta go up to the Poke Center. It's too bright. There we go. This is usually why I do things in video format, but it's fine. What's up, Toast to Toast? How you doing? So talk to this guy, tells you mystery event is unlocked. So now we have to scan Entei. I don't have a proper Entei card right now for reasons that I don't feel like explaining, but you can see the dot codes are in fact on this. Actually, I can show them on this camera. So there are dot codes on this guy, so do our best to scan Entei. Yeah, it's gonna give me a read error because it's... There we go. One card scan. What's on ROM corruption? You can't corrupt ROMs very easily. That's gonna error. Come on, son of a bitch. There we go. Like I said, they're a bit finicky. So you hit OK. There is text on the screen. It just says like... It should be. It's so hard to see. It says like link with the thing to do the Entei event. Oh, hold on. Mystery event failed for some reason. Give us a second. We'll just try again. Thank you for letting me know about... Yo, thank you for the $2. Appreciate you. Yo, 14 months, Ashton. Appreciate it. Also, what's up, Andrew? How you doing? There we go. So I press the A button, and it's going to send the event over. It doesn't help. The text on this one the text for the thing is like a navy blue. All right, so now we have the event in the game. We're not actually going to do the event right away. I am going to switch to my other method, though. So I'm going to switch to my DS so we can get nice quality capture footage. Get my emerald taken out there just so you guys can see that. Going into my DS. And we're going to go to the Gen 3 RNG. Oh, ignore that. Let me plug my DS in. Give me a sec. So the first thing we have to do is get the RNG seed, but I'm just going to prove to you that Entei is in the game. So, let's go to where the event's at. So the event is in Mount Pyre. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I should have made a battle record first. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for the donation. Let me check something here. Actually, I'm gonna check something on emulator really quick. I'm also gonna remove this. I don't actually know if going into the battle dome erases my shit. Which is funny, I should have checked. Because that means I'm gonna have to send the event over again instead. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Hold on, I'm checking something right now because I might have to redo all that, which is really funny. I think it's just the tower, I'm not sure. Checking on emulator right now. Alright, he does the thing. I'm going up here. Wow, this is so scuffed. Looks like it's fine. Okay, I don't think the Battle Frontier fucks with it at all except the tower, which is gas. Alright. Let me get back to chat. Chat, I haven't been paying attention to you because I'm a bad streamer and a bad person. All right, so what I'm going to do first is prove to you that the event's in the game. What's up, Green Darkness? How you doing, homie? Did someone become a new member? Frostbite, welcome to Happy Knee. Appreciate you, dog. Sorry, I didn't realize there was a new member as well. I'm paying attention to chat. I'm paying attention to chat now. Just finished the video of me making the cards. Hope you enjoyed the video. If everyone hasn't seen the video, please check it out. I'm very proud of it. I worked really hard on it. Yeah, I don't know. Just let me know what you thought of it. So, I don't have a Pokemon with Surf. Luckily, I think Lugia can learn Surf. Yeah. Doing all right? How are you? I'm doing well, thanks. Dude, making legendaries, the HM users is actually so based. Right. Running Turtle, welcome to Happy Knee. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, so check it out. We go here. This will be you seen now. So we're going to turn that off, and the first thing we're going to do is actually not the event. We're going to set up the RNG for the event. So I need to set up a battle record.
Thanks for the donation.
Yellow hat asked something. I didn't see any yellow. Maybe I have to go to live chat. The RNG, well, the RNG works the same in the sense that, yes, I use Colo generation. But like Emerald Seed is still 0. I didn't fix that. I actually had a way I could have fixed it, but I made these events so beefy I didn't have space for it. All right. So we are going to move Pokemon. We're going to get a squad up in here. I don't know who all these little goons are that I have. This is a save file I usually do glitches on, so I don't really like know what the heck is happening here. All right, we have Fly. I'm going to need a Pokemon capable of learning Thunder. I don't need this cast for. I need a Pokemon that can use Strength. Can Lugia learn Strength? Surely one of these 3 dinguses can learn Strength. I think they're all the same C dot also, Andrew. I think they're all literally the same C dot. Let's see. Do I have Thunder? Probably not, right? I have to go buy it. I'll buy it later. It's fine. All right, we need Strength, though. I'll give it to Corsola. Latias probably learns Thunder. Yeah, I suspect those are all dots. Simon Ribbon, good work on the video. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. So, what we're doing is the classic battle record RNG. I'm actually also going to buy escape ropes. Yeah, I'll buy escape ropes and I'll buy repels. I know escape ropes are in Petalburg. I don't know where else they are. And then I'll buy escape ropes somewhere else. I got you into Pokemon RNG. Yo, that's dope. Hope you've been enjoying your quest to RNG. Oh, there's escape ropes. Oops. Made that many. All right, and then we're gonna go to. I know it's taking me a while to get going. We're gonna go to. I mean, surely this will have max repels. What's up, Atro NX? How you doing? All right, we're gonna buy this. Max repel. Buy 20 of them. So, I say, recently found your channel. It's the most interesting content I've ever seen. Love it. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Honor. Appreciate you. All right, now it's timely fine to start the minute. 14 minutes in, like a dingus. Here we go. All right, step 1 is go to Lily Cove Contest Center. Now, we're gonna stand in front of this painting. We're gonna save our game. All right, so this seed here is the seed that I'm aiming for my Pokemon. I have 2 seeds that I'm aiming for. We're aiming for the timid one for Entei and Raichu, and we're gonna aim for this bold one for Suicune. So if we put, I just knocked something over, don't know what it was, it's fine. So if we put this seed in here, it'll tell us when we have to talk to the painting. Suicune's a little bit of a longer wait, that's all right. But we're doing Entei and Raichu first. Entei doesn't have a super great spread in Gen 3, so we're doing a timid spread. Raiku's obviously timid, but I'm not gonna have a hidden power on it. This is really just for a bold Suicune. I'll go back and do more individualistic, but I just want to get content stream done. You know what I'm saying? All right. With that being said, 25 months, crispy crumbness. Yo, happy Christmas, Nick. Hope you're doing well, my guy. All right. So what we have to do is talk to this painting on the exact specific advance. So we have to talk to this painting on this time. So we're going to go to blisy.net. Hope you've had a good Christmas. Nick, you honestly don't live very far from me. We should hang out. RSE paint Flowtimer Converter. All right. We're playing Emerald. We're going to paste, as our intro, this is our seed advances. Now our Pokemon advances is actually 62903. Wow, this is really fucking with my dyslexia. Do you see this? The 2 and the 9 swap because of the 63. It's kind of insane. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna actually wait 62903 just yet. We're gonna aim for 1500 Pokemon advances. Calculate. Now this is gonna be what our timer is. I'm gonna put that in the Flowtimer. Oh, I should have done a sweet scent indoors. Excuse me. We're gonna reset that. Do that. Paste that there. We don't have a very long wait. So here we go. So I soft reset the game, and then when the timer finishes beeping, I'm gonna talk to the painting. Why not use Ace for the PRNG seed changes? I don't actually like doing Ace for the PRNG change because it's not as fun. Part of the enjoyment of RNG manipulating to me is using my monkey fingers to hit electronic button good. And like this, it sounds a little dramatic to call it this, but the skill expression that you gain through doing RNG correctly, like being skillful at it, is what is enjoyable to me. So that's why I do it this way, pretty much, plain and simple. If I used Ace to change the PRNG state, not as enjoyable to me. Once we get this once, it'll be easy to get all 3 beasts like that. It should, anyway. Have any of you, by the way, oh, I didn't even post this. Have any of you, by the way, played these events? Raise your hands up in chat if you've played any of my events yet. Do you even know what's going on with my events? Does anybody know? Fuck, I fucked this up. I don't have a Pokemon with Sweet Scent. Holy moly. I turbo goobed. I need a Pokemon with Sweet Scent. I just realized it. You can't learn Sweet Scent, can you? What's up, Bruce? How you doing, dog? Hope you're doing well. Did I say hi to you? I tuned into your, like, Christmas stream where you were playing the Spider-Man game. I forget if I said hi to you or not, but I was watching. All right, we're doing this again because I goobed it. Where's the shit at? Hey, Blisy, I gotta say these DLCs are really cool. Appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Eight likes. Oh yeah, we need more likes. Come on, guys. If you guys are having a good time, please hit the like button. I'm looking to RNG Suicune and Coliseum. Would you say your event is easier? I would say the event in Emerald is easier. I would actually say if you're doing it in Ruby and Sapphire, because the video, I don't exactly talk about it a lot, but I didn't just release these for Emerald. I released these also for Ruby and Sapphire. So if you're doing it in Ruby and Sapphire, it's definitely harder than Coliseum. If you're doing it in Emerald, it's easier than Coliseum by like a wide margin, because being able to save your PRNG state using a battle record is a huge deal. How can you soft reset a GBA without turning it on and off? You hit A, B, start, select, soft resets it. Excuse me. The issue, honestly, Colo RNG would be literally 100 times better if the initial seed wasn't such a grind. Like if I didn't have to sit there soft resetting for different initial seeds for literally 2 hours, then I would enjoy Colo RNG a lot, but you do, so I don't. Ooh, I'm gonna... Okay, this is, hold on, I fucked up again. So we're gonna make this 2,500 because I did not give myself enough time. All right, we also need Gen 3 Seed Assistant. We need this open because we need to do method H2. We do Victory Road in need that open for verification purposes. Okay, one more time. This is the real attempt. This one's real, I promise. Promise this is the real attempt. What if you just wanted a shiny? I still think Emerald would be easier. I didn't like that reset. I'm gonna just reset again. Feel that way about Fire and Leaf Green as well? Oh no, I don't feel that way about Fire and Leaf Green at all, because you can pick out your seed and actively aim for it. Can you respawn Kyogre Groudon in Ruby and Sapphire after beating the Elite Four? No. The first game that introduced respawning legendaries by defeating the Elite Four was Pokemon Platinum. You can't do it in Emerald either. You can't even do it in Diamond and Pearl. You can only do it in Platinum. Well, these beasts have the national ribbon on them. What do you mean you're gonna wait till you can do it the old school way? I love the phasing out of the need to own Colo and trading my Colo for an e-reader. True. I'll just program literally every single shadow Pokemon in using the e-reader. All right, we have plenty of time now. Fly. Sent. So we're aiming for advanced 2,500. Our target seed is this. I'm just gonna put in if we got the seed or not, and then I'll do the expansion thing. This is Whismer. Oh, I passed the Pokeballs, didn't I? Mr. Ball. Perfect. It's level 36. So I have to catch this Whismer to see if I landed on the correct seed, is what I'm doing currently. So it's 102, 50, 23, 43, 29, 37. Calculate. We were not on seed. That's fine. So I need to figure this out really quick. Equal hex to this. Equal G 20 plus 1. Like that. Just give me a sec. Equal das to hex. Hex. Second. I'll do 100. Huh? Was I not aiming for 2,500? Did I hit another method? I must have, right? What is going on here? Did I not put the right nature in? It's hasty, not hardy. Oh, you dingus. You dingus. Put the nature in wrong. That's what happened. 1898. I was 4 early, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So. Oh, chill out. Hey, Eon Timer, get out of here. All right, well, I gotta do another reattempt really quick. We did see. Oh Lord. Seed 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say we hit it. All right, copy that. Boink. We try again. All right, chat. We're back. Yes, the Togepi Scizor. Is it Togepi? It's a Scizor, Mareep, and something else. They're all bugged to have all zeros. It is Togepi. What do you mean, how does this event work? Like, what aspect of it are you asking about? Did you watch the video? You should watch my video on it. My video explains it pretty well. Basically, I made custom events in which you scan e-reader paper. You scan e-reader paper, and you get legendary beasts for scanning them. You haven't checked the channel in a long time? Valid. It's my most recent video. It literally came out like 2 days ago. It's also the first video I ever commissioned thumbnail art for. Hey Blisy, I recently tried to do the Q-Charm glitch in Heart Gold. I've been trying for 3 days, getting close, no luck. Any recommendations for getting better at hitting the seed? The only recommendation I have is practice, unfortunately. We're now ROM hacking without ROM hacks. Well, here's what we're doing. A lot of people, I actually got a really funny comment about it. I'll read it. I'll read it after. Oh, whoops. But in short, what I'm doing is technically a ROM hack, but it's not a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald. What I'm doing is ROM hacking the Eon ticket, and that ROM hacked Eon ticket is doing a RAM hack to Pokemon Emerald because I'm changing a bunch of shit in RAM, if that makes sense. All right, nice. We got a liar on here. It's level 40. I'll tell the story about the strange comments when we get the seed and I'm in the battle dome waiting. Not battle dome. What's it called? The battle guy. The battle factory. The worst facility of all time. All right. 110, 85, 122, 47, 41. All right, we're on seed, it looks like. No, wait, these levels are wrong. It's level 40. You're quirky, right? Weird. Give me a moment. Oh, this is very strange. Did I type a stat wrong? 110, 85, 122, 52, 47, 41. The only result I'm getting is this, which is wrong. 40, 110, 85, 122, 52, 47, 41. I don't really know what's happening. I don't think it's the wrong floor. I'm on floor 1, am I not? I put a plus minus 1,000 and I'm getting nothing. What? My lead's Luigi. Oh, it's pressure. It's pressure. You're totally right. All right, this thing doesn't have a way to account for pressure, so I'm gonna soft reset and change it. It could have been the right seed. I'm not sure. Dude, I always forget Emerald has lead abilities, Bruce. You know, it's funny. I corrected someone on Reddit for that, like, literally 2 days ago. Yeah, but I also fucked around and waited so long that I'm not sure how far I was in. I think I did hit the right seed, but it's chill. It's fine. All right. We're just gonna try again. Did I redo the code of the 3 dogs in RAM and make them another species of Pokemon? Yeah, the changing their species is easy. In fact, I do it on the fly. This is really funny for any of you people who know anything about programming. So if we take a look at the Suicune e-card, at the end of the events, I give you a reward. I give you an extra Pokemon. I give you one of the Coliseum starters, right? And it's actually in the Suicune script for Ruby and Sapphire. And if you look at how I do that for you, if I look at how I do that for you, what I'm doing here is all I'm doing is writing a byte to an address to change the species of the Suicune in enemy RAM literally on the fly. It's literally like a full bodge. It's like a turbo bodge where I'm changing a bunch of shit completely on the fly to make it a different species based on the multi-select that you do. It's a big fat hack. It's so insanely like cheese. So yeah, I could make them any Pokemon. It's very easy to do that. Cool to see you live. Just started messing around with RNG yesterday. Nice. What's up, Stardust Virus? Happy to see you. So if you get a shiny Suicune with 6 IVs, no. I redo the RNG. It's crazy that I got everything to be legal in PK Hex. Yes, I agree. That shit was insane. I'm very impressed with myself that I was able to do any of this. This is also why, by the way, I'm very big on telling people. Like, people are like, this is crazy, I could never do this, blah blah blah. Bitch, if I can do it, you can do it. I'll tell you that right now. Like, some people were referring to me as like some insanely sick programmer. Like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I learned how to program these for the first Celebi event. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I was some person who knew a lot before how what I wanted to do. I had a lot of help from my friends Shao and Riley. All right, this is a Hariyama. It's a Adamant, Good Nature, very pog. 40, 174, 112, 53, 36, 63, 55. Yeah, I hit the right seed. We're out of here. Bing, bang, boom. Organzo. All right, so we're going to go into the Battle Frontier. All right, it was 189C, right? We're going to Battle Factory. Okay, we're going to Battle Factory. Let me check something. Yeah, 189C, that's our seed. That's our boy right there. You really want to learn this stuff, you just don't know where to start. Well, like, what do you want to learn? Like, that's the question. Like, what is your goal at the end of the day? All the repo carts I've had have worked with RNG timers, but you just have to test yourself. Goodbye, Onyx. So I'm trying to lose here on purpose. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Yes, the painting just skips wait time, basically. The painting reseeds the RNG based on the current video frame. Can you not forfeit? Oh. Dude, imagine. I don't think you can. I don't think it offers you to do a battle record if you forfeit, but maybe I'm wrong. Surely I've tested that. I say to myself in copium, but I'm not testing it. I will not test that right now. I'll tell you that. Can you tag me? Yes, these are fully legal. These are fully legal Coliseum beasts. There is no difference. In terms of the data and bits in them, there is no difference between ones you get from Colo and ones you get from my event. All right, so now we're going to check what advance I'm on. to the next page. All right. So we're gonna save here. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is check where we're at. So I should be somewhere around 10,000. So we're gonna check that. I'm just gonna set a just doing a Flowtimer Converter. We're in Emerald. Intro timer's 5,000. Advances none. Encounter advances. We'll just literally wait like 700 advances. Could wait even less time, apparently. Eventually, we'll get to the events. I promise. How many battle points do I have? This is a save file where I do arbitrary code execution all the time. So I use the ACE code to set my BP to the cap. Thought this would be a good time to ask, when it comes to RNG for Stein's chest, there are places how many frames between double spinning edge. What you want to do is just ignore that as a conceptual problem that you have, because what you can do is, if you don't know how many advances there are, right, what you do is press A to encounter the Pokemon and then check how many advances you were off by, like do like search like within 1,000 frames of your thing, because nothing is that long, and then eventually you'll find where you're at, and then you can adjust by that, if that makes sense. Because otherwise, just having to I used to tell people to look up the numbers for that, but the reason I do this new advice now is because I don't want people to think that they have to memorize or find some list, or they can't do an RNG. I think it is bad to practice to make people think that. But we can also just change it so it's just 189C. All right, 40. So we can't tell which one it is. We'll assume it's this one. 1391 is where we're at. We are needing to get to 62,903. So we're gonna do 62,903 minus this. We have to do this many more advances. I'll subtract 5,000 from that. So we're aiming to do this many advances. So I'm gonna put that in there, and we're gonna have to vibe. It's like 10 minutes. Sorry for saying here really quick. I did not draw the thumbnail. I commissioned a great artist named Harry Dwin. I linked Harry's socials in the video pinned comment, I think, or the description. It's one of those two. You could check, but he has a website. I really appreciate him, because I was really struggling for what to do for the thumbnail for this, and I reached out to him, I want to say 5 days before I made the video, and I was like, are you capable of doing this? Like, I know it's short notice, there's no hard feelings if you say no. I want to work with you anyway because your art is awesome, so I'll just commission you for another time. But nope, he got that shit done before Christmas, because he is the fucking GOAT. All right, so now we're gonna do the final approach weight. Yeah, I could tell. Because I must have reached out to Harry last. I must have reached out to Harry last Sunday or last Monday. I think it was last Sunday. No, was it? Yeah, because I was on like a mini vacation at an aquarium with my wife. We took like a 3-day weekend thing. ignorant Apom because he's a piece of garbage. Ignorant Skiplin because it's a piece of garbage. These are all pretty good Pokemon, I think, for round 1. Wish the thumbnail had more of the energy. Nah. I really like it. Yahoo! Yahoo! That's Mario. Okay, so I want to read some of the comments that I got that were... I actually have been trying to be less, like, depressingly negative and, like, post this shit to Twitter or whatever. But check this out. So I didn't post this to Twitter, but I got a comment that said... So the video... In the video and in the title and in... Like, whenever I talk about these events that I made, right? I always make mention of the fact that in order to do these custom things that I made, you don't need to hack your game of Emerald, right? And the reason I make that distinction is because, like, the difference between what I did and what a ROM hack does, right, is not only do my things, they augment the real physical game of Emerald. Like, I'm playing this on my, you know, I'm playing this on my DS, right? Like, it's right there. You know, your childhood Emerald, you can do this event on, right? But all my Pokemon are legal. Like, these are the Coliseum beasts if you don't own Coliseum. And so that's why I make a distinction between this and like a ROM hack, because of that purpose, right? I do see it as different because what I'm trying to do is make like a, you know, an end product. So, this person commented, I don't know why you keep lying and saying that you're doing all of this without hacks and glitches, etc. It's like, okay, well, calling me a liar is a bit aggressive, I think. And then they said, don't get me wrong, what you're doing is amazing. Pokemon is one of the most magical universes of our time. And it's people like you that help keep the magic flowing. So great job in that regard. Okay, so a positive aspect to it. Fair enough. But please stop acting like Game Shark, ROM hacks, etc. are a different category from what you're doing. Just because you break it down and make a video about it doesn't make it any different from when someone plugs a third-party device into their handheld. Okay, seems a bit aggressive again. What you did is 0% what was intended by the creators of the game, and is 0% of the 0% in the spirit of the game if you were to all ask us as innocent children what these games were meant to be. So, like, what is this sanctimonious ass comment, bro? The only reason I think this shit is cool is because you can do it without hacking Emerald itself or Ruby and Sapphire themselves. That's why I think it's cool, right? Yeah, I don't know. And then I got another comment. I don't know who here has actually... So I'm gonna warn you guys, this stream will contain spoilers for the events if you wanted to play them yourself. If you want to play this event yourself, you're gonna have to see me do the puzzles and riddles. And so I warn that in the video as well. I say, listen, these events have spoilers. And it's like, it sounds crazy to say to you that there are gonna be spoilers for Emerald version, but literally, like, these are new, this is new content with puzzles that you're gonna have to figure out yourself, right? So I said this contains spoilers. This person goes, the spoilers, things I would never be able to figure out on my own before the heat death of the universe, also known as critical game hints that should be inside the game. And I'm like, okay, listen, I don't think I don't think the puzzles are that complicated. I had a couple of people play test these. There was only one puzzle that nobody was able to figure out. And that would be the first step of Raiku's puzzle. That was the only puzzle nobody was able to figure out. There was a typo in the Raichu puzzle. I actually fixed it. Oh, there wasn't a typo in the Raichu puzzle. It was, I put the wrong RAM address in, so the first like 3 or 4 letters were just random incoherent garbage. basically. Like, it was just pulling from the wrong bits, basically, or wrong bytes. But I fixed it in a recent upload. I have done 4 patches to the Emerald events since I released them. Only for the Emerald events, because the Ruby and Sapphire events are fucking easy. Those games are easy. Those games don't have an anti-cheat. I don't even know if I would have been able to, if I only did these events for Ruby and Sapphire, I don't even think I would have had to talk about any programming because they're so easy to make shit for now. But Emerald had so many problems, and it was like I missed a couple of things, but luckily I got very quick fixes onto them. So I don't think anyone was able to play through them fully without a big issue. Yo, what's up, Pulse Effects? The thumbnail and inventor are so fire. Congrats on another banger. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is the first thumbnail I ever commissioned from someone instead of making it myself. I have a little bit of pride in being a one-person operation. I like that I did until this video. I like that basically I made all my thumbnails myself and did all my like I do all my editing myself, I do all my thumbnails myself, I do all my scripts myself. Of course I have people and friends who will give me pointers and stuff like that. Like, you know, I work with Papa Hefe all the time. He gave me, you know, a bunch of advice. Papa Hefe made the thumbnail for my best video, or my best performing video ever. And actually that video, I didn't make the title for it either. I had close to it, and then I told it to my friend Tama, and she like rearranged it and spit it back, and gave it to me, and it was better, and I was like goated, and so that's where that title came from. But like, I don't consider friends helping me the same as like commissioning people and getting a team and stuff. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just take pride in that. That's what I do, you know? Yeah, so, but I love the thumbnail. I love the thumbnail so much. The artist did a great job. I was talking to him about it. I love the Entei and the Suicune poses. Like the Entei looks so menacing in that pose. He just looks so cool. Normally I think of Entei as like kind of doofy and kind of dumpy, but he just looks so scary. And then Suicune with the tree for the lychee berry for Mirage Island also looks so sick. Factory? I hate the factory. I only come to the factory to lose so I can save a battle record. Maybe if it fucking functioned, I would enjoy it, but it doesn't, so I hate it. Well, in general, one of the things I like the least about the Frontier challenges is that sometimes it feels like it's not even as much of a game of skill as it is a game of like, do you have a spreadsheet open with all of the possible spreads for the factory, or for the factory doesn't use different spreads than the rest of the Frontier. For all of the Frontier, like, I don't enjoy that I have to literally like have a Google Doc open and like Control F all of the potential spreads. I don't actually enjoy that aspect, which is one of the reason it's taking me so long to get the Gen 4 factory done, because I refuse to do it. And so I'm just like sitting there hitting my head against a wall, like not knowing which one I pull from, and I get blasted by it. So yeah. Battle Palace isn't very enjoyable. I agree. Palace is it, which one's Palace? Palace is the random move one. I think the Battle Factory is more luck than that. That's what I genuinely think. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. To get the gold medal? Yeah. No, I got Battle Palace in 3 tries. It literally took me maybe... Dude, I don't even know how many attempts it took me to do the factory. I don't know if I ever would have done the factory without RNG manipulating. Yeah, but you can set up your Pokemon very easily to just go very far. Like, you just, if you pick the proper natures and movesets, it's like, it's almost impossible to lose. Whoa, I didn't think Apom was this strong, bruh. Yo, chill. Also, do you not, oh, he has Sandvale in this game, that's right. All right, we're gonna just, we're gonna do, agility. I also think, well, it's also funny to me that they call the Battle Pike the luck facility when it's like, it's like by far the easiest facility. And I think both the Palace and the factory are more luck prone than the fucking Pike. The Pike is so easy. In general, I just don't love the Battle Frontier. I think a lot of the challenges are really frustrating in like a way that's not fun. What's up, Stephen Joy? How you doing? Factory is the best facility. I think it's a lot better in Gen 4. Like when you look at it, like, it's like the like people could be like, oh, the tower isn't a good facility, but the tower isn't bad because of anything other than it's just like kind of boring. Well, it fucking works in Gen 4, bro. Like the factory literally doesn't work in Gen 3. It disincentivizes swapping by giving you dog shit IVs. That's like a big problem for me. Like it fucks all the speed tiers up. And the early rounds are a lot more manageable, although I often forget what's going on. I like these swapping mechanics in Gen 4 a lot. I think the IV swapping problem is cool, builds a risk reward. Do I swap here even though the worst IVs? Yeah. Eh. No, I would like if it worked. I would like if it worked. Yeah, that would be nice. And like, again, keep in mind, like, I'm talking about this from the perspective of a person who, like, I don't enjoy looking up the Pokemon in a spreadsheet. Like, the way that you enjoy the factory, LRXC, is like very different. Like, you're enjoying optimizing it by going into it and like getting the best possible record, like understanding all of it from like just optimizing it. No, I know Gen 4 very well. Like, so none of that stuff is like, I have all of like Gen 4's like everything that, like, I always do open level too. But like from my perspective as a person who just like wants to just beat it, like I want to just engage with the game like the factory is so fucking random. Like your Pokemon, like you can never plan properly. I just it feels like without like a big huge fat spreadsheet thing, and I don't like it. Like as a, yeah, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, like it's the same thing when people like talk about speed running, but that's literally how I play the Gen 3 and 4 factory. Like I don't play the Gen 3 factory because I can't. I basically feel like if you play it that way, it's literally impossible. But when I play the Gen 4 factory, like the Gen 4 factory is very manageable. I've been this close to getting it twice. And also I generally just like Gen 4 a little bit more. And I have a lot more Gen 4 information like in my mind, if that makes sense. Like I play the Gen 4 one at open levels and everyone's like, oh, that's way harder, blah, blah, blah. That's too hard, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. The Gen 4, open level for me is very easy because how much I play Gen 4 OU. Like I just know all the speed tiers, the levels, the damages. Like I have a lot of head calcs for that. Okay, we're actually gonna stop playing my music here because it's event time now. So I want you guys to actually hear the want you guys to hear, because I do use some unused music in this. All right, so do I have a Pokemon? I need a Pokemon with Surf. No, I taught Lugia Surf already, right? So yeah, and like keep in mind whenever I say stuff like I hate the factory or like it's like dog shit or whatever, it's not like a personal attack. It's just like I play it and I just like don't. I'm not having a good time doing this thing, you know? Like I understand that everything is subjective in that respect. Okay. Is this what May's supposed to look like? She just looks wrong to me right now. I can't explain it. Anyway. Okay. So. This is the official warning. If you want to play the events yourself. I don't really care. If you want to play these events yourself, turn away now because I'm going to spoil everything in them. So this is a song that is not used. This is a song that is in the game. It's not used. It is Route 38 from Johto. I did not program this song into the game, but it just was in the game. The developers never used it for anything, so I put it there. This is supposed to be Unown. And you are Eggs? Glad to meet you. I've heard an Entei is in Hoenn. It, Raichu, and Suicune are often seen together. I found ancient text in Fiery Path. Go look, I'll hunt for more clues. And so then he leaves. So now we need to go hunt for clues in Fiery Path. Is this really what it's supposed to look like? I just like never noticed that. It's not used in Fire and Leaf Green at all. It looks weird to me, but maybe I've just never paid attention. Oh, I've never fought this trainer, apparently. Well, we have a little detour. There's 3 or 4 unused songs in Emerald, I think. I'll never be saved to enjoy the factory. I don't think it's possible. I'm very stubborn. Okay, we'll turn animations on, by the way, just so you guys, just for aesthetics. I probably haven't battled this guy either, to be honest with you. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, like I'll never do like, I don't like emulator for that type. Like I think fast forwarded stuff like makes all of that stuff too easy. Okay, so you talk to the boulder. Boulder's got a message for you. So this says, this is the letter I. So this is I end where I started. So this is the first riddle. I had a bunch of people do this. So this is I had a bunch of people test this. People did all sorts of things. They went to Little Root Town and they talked to Professor Birch. They went back to Mount Pyre to talk to Unown. They did a bunch of different other stuff. Thank you very much, LRXC. Talk to you later, dude. They did a bunch of other stuff, but what you have to do is use strength, and you have to move this boulder back to its starting position. So the I began where I started is referring to the boulder. The boulder is talking about itself. So you push the boulder back to where it began, hit A, and you get a new message. So this new message here says, they are free in the ash. Bring, I believe that's question mark to, bring question mark first is what it says. So again, they are free in the ash. Bring question mark here. Now this letter here, this is an unknown piece. You need to bring an unknown to this thing. The letter you get here is actually fully randomized. So you can get a bunch of different unknowns. So no one's letter is going to be the same. So let's go to the route with the ash. What do you mean, what slots do unknown take up? Oh, we have a trainer battle. The unknown will take up every encounter slot. The unknown will take up every encounter slot on this route until you complete the event. This event triggers unknown to spawn in the wild. That's correct. They do not normally spawn in the wild. Well, to be fair, I think this is I think this puzzle is significantly more complex than the Whale Lord or the other one. These unknown are not legal. I did not make them legal at all. This is very annoying. Yes, they do. They're all fully legal, Matthias. These will transfer up to home and they'll look fully legal. Isn't Lugia's back sprite wrong? Shouldn't it be blue? All right, so if we go into this route, there will now be unknown in this grass. They take up every single encounter slot. Do all the various letters have the same chance of spawning? Yeah. I just use a rand call. The script command has a little random call in it. Or are you talking about here? If you're talking about for this, yeah, it's just an unknown outbreak. It's based on PID, so. Well, no, the unknown, the question mark unknown is rare based on like your trainer ID or whatever in Fire Red. It's like a weird glitch. So yeah, I gotta find an unknown. No, they're not shiny. You can shiny hunt this. I hope, I have a secret hope that like when someone like Absolblog Pokemon or like Supreme Arcanine or someone plays these, if they ever do, or like Shiny Collector, I have a hope that like on the way to Entei, they shiny hunt one of these unknowns. But I don't know. RNG the unknown you want, please. It would actually be kind of hard for me to RNG the unknown I want, just because like I can't, there's like Pokefinder obviously doesn't support this, so I don't know. I would have to like manually search for a PID I want. If you already have the correct letter, you can use it, Ein. It does not, I don't care if a player does that. Like if they want to do that to save time, be my guest. In fact, during my debugging of this event, I would just PK hex in a random unknown to just make it quicker, because it can take a little while to find the one that you want. We're looking for question mark unknown. Some of the Emerald events have different dialogue, and that's because I was so short on space in Emerald that I had to remove some text, and so I heavily compressed the dialogue. But in terms of the things that you have to do, no, they work the same. Like Emerald, like it's push the boulder, push it back, get an unknown, then talk and get Entei. And it's the same with the other puzzles as well. They're all the same. I will also say that is that a Christmas tree behind me? Yeah. I will say also the what's it called? I'm trying to think of how to say it. The Raichu is in a different location in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, and that's because in Emerald they moved the Kecleon that I picked. And also in Emerald, the second you've seen, the one for Raichu is in a slightly different spot than he is in Ruby and Sapphire, because they swapped him and a Lady Breeder. They swapped their position. There we go. Yeah, question mark alone does look done with life. We're gonna do this. All right, so we've caught the unknown. Oops. So I can also show a fun detail. So, a couple of things here. So, first of all, the unknown has to be in the lead slot of your party. That's why it says bring blank first. So you'll see that here. It says bring, and then this is the braille for question mark unknown. So it says bring it first. So I put in the person in your party. So if you do this, more braille will show up. And that just says, I don't remember what it says. But it's like no room in your party message. I don't remember what I actually typed. Let's figure it out. I don't remember what I typed, but it's like there's no make room or something. Like make room in your party or whatever. Let me see what I type. And the first letter is P. Oh, it says party is full. That's what it says. Party is full. So your party's full. So that's what that says. So we have to go empty the party out. Yeah, so even the party is full messages in Braille. Here's a fun little detail for you. Yes, they require BIOS. So the reason it's actually in Braille is to make room in my script. It's literally just a space saving measure is the reason it's in Braille, actually. It's not there for a cool reason. Okay, so we should be about 5,000 advances away. So let's see. Also, this is the fiery path. This boulder, you can't see it moving, but this boulder and all the other boulders behind it turn like random NPCs. You do not want that happening, so keep your pause menu up so they cannot turn. This is true. They literally move like a random NPC, like in place, like they're like turning like left and right randomly. Yeah, all the cut trees also do that. Yeah, they rotate. That's the default position NPCs are given, actually, which is why the boulders are like that. Yep. It's not just the interactable electrode, like all item on the floor, Cal, will do that. So like if it's like if there's like a PP up on the floor somewhere, like it's rotating, yeah. Did I bring the wrong Pokemon? Oh, it's not Dingus, it's not in the front of my party. I goobed it. We're back to it. I forgot to put a note in the party. I also don't expect this to be correct first encounter, so what we're gonna do is open up Pokefinder. We'll do Entei, do any, and we're gonna do clear out the stats here. Do IV calculator, and we're gonna do Entei. Level 85. If it's hypothetically correct first encounter, that's very pog. The other beast should be first encounter, probably. All right, let's see. So this is also using an unused song in the game. This song is the Legendary Beasts theme from Pokemon Crystal. But I used it because we're doing the Legendary Beasts. So let's catch this thing. There's a little bit of a pause here. And then this says, your adventure will continue in the next E-card, is what this message says. That's a big boulder, blah, blah, blah. So now it's just back to the regular boulder. All right, let's check out Entei. So I've done a couple of things with Entei. So as you can see, it has ribbons. Can you check the ribbons out in this thing? In the Pokenav? Yep, so it's the ribbon. It doesn't show the name, but it's ribbon awarded for clearing all challenges. All right. So let's check this Entei out. Serious. 306, 226, 153, 172, 149, 195. Find IVs. So it's going to tell me the IVs in this thing. We'll do a little search skis. All right, what is the nature we have again? Serious. So we got this Entei. So what we're gonna do is copy this seed. We're actually gonna just duplicate the. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, let's get back to blisy.net. Tools, Flowtimer Converter. We're doing Emerald. Nope, we're doing Emerald. 0, we did 0, we're doing 5,000. All right, so 10. So I'm gonna paste that seed. Oh, that is the wrong thing. So I'm gonna paste the seed that I got into this thing. We'll figure this out. This must be the Entei I've hit, but I don't remember. Because I should be getting this seed pretty much. Like, all these advances are way higher. Oh, there's another serious one. That's why. I didn't see that there was a second serious one. There it is. Tee, found it. So, I hit this one when I was aiming for this. So it looks like I was about 300 early. So we're going to do a calculator. Yeah, I was about 300 early. So we're going to do this. Minus what I hit. Yeah, 258 early. So we're going to add 258 advances to my target. So 5. That. And we try again. I should also note that doing this event breaks soft resetting. You just can't soft reset during it. I don't feel like explaining why, but it's not that big of a deal when you're doing a manip. And shiny hunters don't have to soft reset, and the ruby and sapphire ones do not break soft reset, so you can soft reset in that effectively. They only break in emerald. For reasons I don't really understand. Like, I understand why, but I don't understand why I can't fix it. Alright. The reason soft reset breaks is on me, but my usual fix for it didn't cause another thing I had to break, so I had to leave it. The reward was Ho-Oh. Yeah, you can only not soft reset after you engage with the event. Like, once you reset the game by turning the game on and off, soft reset is fine again. It's like only temporary. It's because I'm not properly preserving registers 4 through 9. But I'm not preserving them on purpose, because if I do preserve them, then my method to get the events to work in Emerald doesn't work properly. No, it would be illegal for me to sell these. This is a bunch of Nintendo's IP on them. All right, let's see where I hit. Impish. Oh, this is the wrong one. Real 1, 224, 187, 159, 146, 183. Mind IVs. That's the only impish one I see. Put that in this guy. I was 1 advance late. Exactly 1 late. It does not have Pokerus. My team already has Pokerus. My team already has Pokerus. I could have given them Pokerus if I wanted to, truthfully. I will not be adjusting for being 1 late. Hey, I just watched an old video of yours on trainer rematch in Heart Gold Silver. Do you know off the dome how you increase the number of rematches? What do you mean the number of rematches? I don't understand what you're asking. You force them to rematch you by calling them over and over again. Yeah, we're just vibing at this point. Oh, well, you just fight them over and over again and their levels will go up. If they're not as high as I am in the video, it's because you have not beaten the whole game. I think you have to either beat the Elite Four or beat Red if you want them to get to the max level. All right, good luck, Infinite Omniverse. Talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, though. Stay 10 more seconds and you'll see a shiny Entei. I don't think I got it. I think I was late. Yeah, I missed it. All right, my bad, guys. Yeah. Oh, Cousin Who, I just realized your picture is Patrick Troughton of Doctor Who. Did you watch the new... Thank you, Infinite Omniverse. Good luck to you as well. Did you watch the new stuff? Did you like it? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you. Yes, and mostly. I thought the Christmas special was very good, actually. I thought the Christmas special was better than the 3 specials with Tenant. Yeah, I won't spoil anyone, but my general opinion is I thought the first special, the Star Beast, was the best one. And I thought they got progressively worse. The pacing of Special 3 with the Toy Maker felt very rushed. I felt like they had no time to breathe or do anything. But I still had fun with all 3 of them. I enjoyed all 3 of them. But I thought Star Beast was the best one. I liked all 3, yeah. The Toy Maker one's pretty good. The middle one is pretty good, but to me it felt like an inferior version of Midnight, if that makes sense, but I still liked it. What actually surprised me the most was how much RTD is tackling the Timeless Child stuff and like representing it, and like, listen, I don't know that anybody likes the Timeless Child, but the way RTD is like using it to give the Doctor like trauma and address it and look at it is very good. He's using it very... I'm surprised how effective he's utilizing it, if I'm honest with you. Like, I think he's using it well. He's using it in a similar way that he used the Time War. Oh, there's the Entei. He's using it in a similar way he used the Time War for the 9th. I think he's doing a good job. That's what I'll say about it. Like, I'm glad he's using it a bad thing in a good way, if that makes sense. And based picture, by the way, Patrick Troughton is a great Doctor. All right. What shall we nickname this? Maybe I'll just nickname it the Doctor. Can I fit it? D-O-C-T-O. Oh, I can even fit a bit of space. The Dogter. That's very funny. I'm not gonna do it, but I do like it. And again, that message at the end there just says, the adventure will continue on the next D card. That's all that says. So here we have the Doctor, a timid nature. And I'll put the IVs in the IV calc just for good measure, so you can see. All right. Yo, $5 from Cousin Who. Appreciate you, dog. Patrick Chow and Amy the Entei the Doctor worth $5. Yeah, that's my goat, dude. All right, 85. Yeah, so these come at 85, Green Darkness, because if you're not master balling them, I want these to be a challenge. Like, my goal was for this to be a difficult post-game event for you to do, if that makes sense, right? And you'll notice some quirks with it. So I'll show off a bunch of the quirks right now. So you'll notice one thing. The OT is eggs, which is my OT, but you'll notice it's blue, which means the OT is male. That's because the Coliseum beasts, because they come from Coliseum, can only have a male trainer. So I have to force that OT to be male. You'll notice anyone from eggs is normally this color, is normally red or pink or whatever. In addition, it says obtained in a trade. So the obtained in a trade is because it doesn't view it as your Pokemon. However, if you were a male OT, this would not say obtained in a trade. This would say met at Route 25 in Kanto. That is normal, and that is not a glitch with my events. That is a glitch with Emerald version. The reason that happens is because none of the GBA games have the Coliseum location. They don't have it programmed into the game, right? And what happens is, if you have the same exact trainer ID, secret ID, OT gender, and OT name as another game, it just thinks the Pokemon is yours. It thinks it came from this game. And so while it doesn't have the OR location programmed into the game, the OR location of the Deep Coliseum actually lines up. It's the same index number as Route 25 from Kanto. So it will display as that because it thinks it's your Pokemon. And this is a glitch that will happen for real if you have the exact same OT ID in Emerald as your Coliseum save file. If you have exactly the same trainer ID, secret ID, etc. as in Coliseum, then that glitch will happen to you too. Just telling you. Okay. So let's get out of here. Gotta do Raichu next. It does not mess with the legitimacy of the Pokemon. It's only a visual glitch, if that makes sense. It's a glitch that just showing the Pokemon displayed. Oh, it's just showing the Pokemon displayed wrong. It's not. None of the information is incorrect. I'm gonna dip so I don't get spoiled in the rest of the puzzle. See you later. Thanks, Codename Hawkhead. Appreciate you coming out to begin with it all. Oh, actually, we should just stay here because we have to go. Yeah, a bunch of people just watched the Entei puzzle, and then they just watched the Entei puzzle, and then they did the what's it called? My brain isn't working. They went spoiler free for the rest of them because they wanted to see what they were getting into. All right, so I'm just gonna transfer and scan really quick. So. You guys already saw this before, so I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, guys, if you are having a good time, if you enjoy my video, if you enjoyed my events, please consider hitting the like button on the stream. It really helps me out on the YouTube algorithm. And it's free. So if you're having a good time, please consider it. So I got a wonder card. One of my favorite details about this wonder card is there's a Blisy in the corner. I love Gapier. That guy's a goat. All right. So now we're going to do an e-reader scan again. It's kind of hard for me to do with this positioning, but I don't know. I bought my e-reader off of eBay for like literally $25, and I just bought the first one I saw and the cheapest one I saw with the buy it now thing. So I don't think you got any worries. Oh, I'll play music. Oh, no, I can't play music. We're just gonna vibe. Now, I don't think my events are ever gonna be that popular, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think what I've done is very cool, and I hope people do them, but I don't think it's gonna cause some e-reader revolution. Come on now. There we go. Sometimes they take a couple of tries to scan. That's just the e-reader for you. But what they didn't know was that they were going to change the e-reader economy. What's up, Bon Benz? How you doing? Yeah, someone with influence like Absolblog's Pokemon, Supreme Arcanines, or some other big content creator that's bigger than me needs to do these events, and then I'll get some traction. All right. You can see the e-reader situation is happening down here. I just don't feel like setting up the handy cam for it again. Absolblog's Pokemon did tell me he wanted to do a level 100 gauntlet in some way with my events. So that would be insane plug for me if he ever decided to do it. Not that I will hold him to it or some shit. We are like... I talk to him sometimes and I like him, like, but yeah. Like, I'm not like tight with him, if that makes sense. Like, like, I haven't talked to him more than a handful of times just to talk to him about different content stuff. All right, so now we're doing Raichu. I'm glad I just found your channel. Yo, thank you for the $20, Derek. What the heck? Appreciate you, dog. So glad I found your channel. It's been a lot of fun getting back into these older games. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Appreciate you, dog. All right, so I just got the Raichu event in the game. So, it's puzzling time. So, the Raichu event is over to the west of Amawville. He's this NPC. Oh. Will he become Unown if I talk? Wait, this is gonna be funny. Hold on. I wonder how this is gonna work. Will he be Unown after this? I don't know if this is something I can stop for whatever it's worth. I don't necessarily know that I can call it a bug. It might just be a consequence of me tying it to a trainer rather than a thing. I don't think it will mess with it. Yeah, he's Unown now. Listen, I can't do anything about that. I have to pick an NPC that looks like this person. Don't fucking judge me, okay? You know how this was a lot of work. This was not easy, okay? I can't find every bug. Okay. Anyway. So. This is an unused song. This is the Pewter City theme from Gold and Silver, as far as I'm aware. So, Eggs, good to see you again. I see you've caught Entei. This means we're closer to finding Suicune. I read there was a clue to Raichu's location in Granite Cave. You check that out, I'll look for more clues. Here, I do the classic Game Freak fade out instead of having him walk away. That was literally just to save space instead of, because every single step the person takes is a byte in a command chain. So instead of having that, I just had him disappear. He technically teleports off the map, and there is some immersion breaking. If you leave the map and go back, he will be back there. So he's back, and he's not Unown, he's Isaac now. So there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. It is a little bit immersion breaking, but it's just the best I can do. I knew that would be part of the conceit of these events if I wanted them to be multi-step things, and yeah. Yes, I have the game play unused songs all the time. Every single one of them has a different unused song. All right, so we have to go to Granite Cave. So part of what I wanted to do with these was, it's sort of a way to extend gameplay time, honestly, but I don't tell you exactly where the thing you need is. And like, you know, in Fiery Path, it's very easy to find the boulder because it's the first boulder, right? But in Granite Cave, I don't tell you where it is, and I expect you to do a little bit of exploring, if I'm honest. So we go down here, and it's this rock over here. Fun fact, originally this was in Verdendurf Tunnel, but I realized the Rock Smash rocks in Verdendurf Tunnel, if you get rid of them, they never come back. So I had to rearrange it last minute to pick a Rock Smash rock that can't disappear forever. Because if the player would Rock Smash the Verdendurf Tunnel one and then save, they would be soft locked out of completing the event ever. So I tied it to these ones, which respawn for shiny hunting purposes, right? So this is what I think is the hardest puzzle in the whole event series, okay? So this says, read this slow in the clouds. What do you guys think that means? If you haven't seen the video and you don't know what the solution is, don't spoil the solution. If you haven't seen it, what do you think I mean by this? I want to see some answers. Clouds, Rayquaza, use fly. Something with Altaria, use fly. Was it Sky? Okay, so Badoo, nobody, I will tell you, literally none of my playtesters got this. I'll tell you this. I had 6 people playtest this one. Not a single person got this puzzle without asking me what the answer was. But when I told all of them, and I was like, is that too difficult? Every single one of them said, that shit's cool as fuck, do not change it. So I didn't change it. So I think this is by far the hardest puzzle. What you have to do is go into the options menu and change it to the slow text speed. Then you change the border to the clouds. And what that does is now you are reading this message with the slow text speed in the cloud border. That is the solution. So I think it's cool. So now you hit A and you'll get another message. Thunder happens, and then you get a second message. The message says, find me where thunder claps. Okay. So now you have to go find Raichu where thunder claps. Now, what that means... What that means is... You have to go to the route where there's thunderstorms. Now, fun fact, this game has, I think, 4 routes. This game has 4 routes that can rain, right? It it's 3 routes that can rain. Route 119, Route 120, and Route 123. I'll open the map. So this route can have rain, this route can have rain, and then this route can have rain, right? But only this route can have rain and thunderstorms. I'm not in fly. So that's the hint to which of those routes you have to go to. I expect some game knowledge from you. I know that's a bit of a deep lore trivia. Like, that's not something most people will know, but it is something that you could notice. So I actually need the move. I'm doing this in prep, and I'm doing this in advance because I know the solution of the puzzle, but I need the TM for thunder. All right. Oh, Lugia can lure his thunder. I didn't even know that. So if we can see here, you can see there's lightning flashes and there's thunder noises. Right? But if we go to this route, when it starts raining, there won't be thunder. You can see it's just rain. Because if it's raining on one of these routes, it's going to rain on all of them. So this one, or if it's raining on route 123, it'll rain on all of them. But this one's always raining, I think. I think this one and this one are the only ones with random weather. But this one will have regular rain on it. I'm not going to walk all the way over there. That'll take too long. But as you can see, it's regular rain there. It's not a thunderstorm. 119 has a thunderstorm. That's how you're supposed to know where to go. I don't know if I battled this guy. Okay, I did. So if we go here, we talk to this invisible Kecleon block. This says a brutal move of lightning must ring victorious. And then I play a thunder effect. So that is a reference to, I think the TM description of Fire Red says like a brutal move of lightning or something. I forgot which one I got it from. Let me find it. Let me go on Bulbapedia. Yeah, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the description for the move says a brutal lightning attack that may also paralyze the foe. So I used that terminology because I just thought it was fitting. So what that means is that you have to win a battle with the move Thunder. That's all that means. So now when I talk to Raichu, it will battle me. Now, what I'm actually going to do is run away from the Raichu. And that's because if you have to battle it once for it to set the flag that you succeeded everything. So I'm just going to run really quick. It'll say Raichu fled. So now I'm going to save the game, and now I can just re-encounter Raichu as many times as I want. All right. So it was a little bit of an oversight by my part, but actually because of the way the code is structured, I don't really have a way to change it. So it just kind of stuck being like that now. So there we go. So let's do the battle record here. Whoopsie daisy. I can't remember. How did you code the game knows you move thunder as the finishing move? Oh, it's actually really funny. I can show this off for any coding nerds. So if you go to the symbols file of the Poke Emerald disassembly project, right? There's just like a bunch of shit in here, right? Like this is the data for what the coordinate you're at is, right? And if you do G, like G battle, it's like called last used move. It's like, hold on. It's in like the G battle flags, I think. Let me find it. I have to find it. No, it's not this low down. It's like high. It's way higher up. It was like some insane struct. Well, actually, I could just check my source code for it. Give me a second. Basically, the game in a battle keeps track of what move you used, if you won, and a bunch of other stuff, right? It keeps track of what move you used last, if you won the battle, and what the weather was in the battle, right? I'm not even going to adjust. We should be very close. And the game does not delete that information when the battle ends. The game deletes that info when you get into a new battle. All right, let me take a look at Raiku's source code really quick so I can find the location of it. It's this area. Oh no, it's it's this one. I guess. Did I fuck this up? Go check something. Ah, here it is. So it's this struct, G battle results. So G battle results also contains this thing. Yeah, this is part of G battle results, which is if the move thunder was the last used move. This checks if you won. And this, why is this all the way? This is G battle weather. So none of this gets cleared until you start a new battle. And that's how I did what I did, because it doesn't get erased at the end of, since they just don't delete it until you start a new battle, all that's there. So I'm just free to access it. Is the source code to the cards going to be available? Yeah, I make them all available. I just have to clean it up. I like to put more notes on it, and I like to make the folders not a complete fucking disaster. With a but like there's like there's a picture of Deoxys in here. There's also a bunch of other programs. There's like this. I don't even know what this is. This is like my first version of Entei, so I have to clear the stuff out. And if you're ever trying to, I want to be clear about this. If you're ever trying to do if you want to make a program for the e-reader, post in the e-reader section of my Discord or the programming section of my Discord. Either one works. I'm happy to help you out with how to use the Pokecard e-disassembly and how to get started on programming. I'm not going to personally tutor you in fucking ARM or Thumb, but like I'm happy to show you how to modify my events and recompile them if you want. I would love it if more people were making more content than just me. All right, here we go. All right, I'll try one more time without adjusting, and then I'm gonna adjust. How hard is XD Snorlax? I don't think you can do it on retail. I think it's one of the ones with passive noise, right? Whew. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I must ask, when searching for the seed in Pokefinder for the DLC events, you would use the Coliseum generator to find the seed? Yes. So what I did was I went into Pokefinder, I used the Coliseum searcher to pick out what I want. Then I copy my seed and I put it into the 10 lines. And the 10 lines gives me, this was the seed that I'm aiming for. The 10 lines gives me the closest 16-bit painting seed to the seed that I'm aiming for. Does that make sense? You print them. I don't even know where mine are. Mine are like back there, but you just use a printer. Here's ones that I'm using right now that don't have any artwork on them. Literally, I printed it. All right, we're gonna catch this one and see where I landed. I missed it like 3 times consecutively now, so. Opium is officially over. So, Evil Sneasel, if you want to see, this is how I'm going to search for where I landed. I use glossy photo paper and an inkjet photo printer. All right. So we check out Raichu here. So we're going to do the IV calculator. Level 85. 253, 174, 127, 226, 192, 209. Find IVs. It's not hardy, that's why. It's lonely, right? We'll search. Wow, why is there so many of these bitches, huh? Right, so we're gonna search for only lonely. Oh, there's a lot of these. It could be any of these, truthfully. So we're just gonna start searching. So then I'm going to put it into the 10 lines to see where I landed. And we're looking for this seed. No. because we know we were on that seed, right? So copy the seed, paste it into 10 lines. I've not seen it yet. Still don't see it. And there it is. I hit 62967 when I'm aiming for. Oh, I was quite late. Interesting. There might be some delay differences between Entei and Raichu. I don't know what would cause the delay differences, but whatever. So we do this minus this. We got. I have to subtract 64 from my target, so. 5194. 5194. I haven't personally sent them through home, but they pass PK Hex's legality check. So if they're passing PK Hex's legality check, they're gonna go through home. They are that you. If I showed this Raichu to Kurt, the developer of PK Hex, he would not be able to tell that the Raichu was mine versus the Raichu was the one from Coliseum. It's not possible. They are identical. I went through a lot of effort to make sure that they were identical. What's up, Belden Master? How you doing? All right, we're gonna do one more try without calibrating. Yeah, you can redo them, but you have to do them in the order. So, like, if you only want Suicune, you still have to play through the Entei and Raichu events. And the reason I did in order was because I wanted to tell a little story with Unown. It's not a big story, but you know what I mean? It's just, I just wanted to tell a little, like, I just wanted to have a small plot line. I wanted this to feel like as close to a real post game in Emerald that they could have developed at the time as I can with the tools that were at my disposal, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted these to feel as much like a real e-reader card that was released in 2005 as possible. I wanted this to feel as close to the Eon ticket, like going to Faraway Island or going to Naval Rock. I wanted to feel as close to that as humanly possible. I think I achieved it, but you know, it's up to you if you think I achieved it. Personally, I think what I did here is about as good as what they did with Mew, and I think it's better than all the other events that they did. Like, this is not just going to Naval Rock and talking to Ho-Oh after climbing 60 sets of stairs, right? This is the mini game with Mew where you do a little thing. And there we have it. The shiny Raichu. All right, we will name this Dalek. Yeah, sure, I'll name it Dalek. What are we gonna name Suicune then? So this says your adventure will continue on the next E card. See, it's timid nature. Suicune TARDIS? Oh, I'm down, actually. Yeah, we'll name Suicune TARDIS. That's a good idea. It's blue. It's blue. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. They always appear normal in the Pokedex. I don't think this gen has shinies in the Pokedex. Do all caps TARDIS? Yeah, it's an acronym, right? So it should be it should really be all caps with periods in between them, but I don't think I have space for that. All right. So now we just need to import the Suicune event. So I have one more event to import. TARDIS also looks terrible. That's okay. So I'll just hang this. You guys can see that I'm doing this. That's okay. You can get Suicune. So we click mystery gift. I forgot to plug the wireless adapter in like a dingus. Wireless communication. Thank you. You too. Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates, and happy holidays to everybody else. I know Hanukkah was quite a bit ago, and I don't know what other holidays are going on here, but so I got the mystery event card, and now it's time for e-readering Suicune. Yes, only an emerald though, of course. And that's just because the mystery event script, it goes into RAM script. So yeah, like I can't. Like there's just unfortunately nothing I can do about it. All right, so I'm gonna scan Suicune. This is very annoying. There's like a lot of stuff in the way. Get out of the way, bruh. One more dot code. Right, so we get scanned. What's up, Tavia? How you doing? So we can see I have scanning using the e-reader. Sometimes it fails on the first run through. I don't really know why. You can do this if you have a way. I'm going to be uploading a video later this week on how you can do it without an e-reader. There's several ways to do it without an e-reader. but they all involve spoofing the e-reader in some way. Like, you can back up your save file to a computer and use an emulator to emulate the e-reader and put it on via emulator and then put it back onto your physical cartridge, right? If you have a GBA flash cart, you can load an e-reader ROM onto your flash cart. You can load an e-reader ROM onto your flash cart and do it that way as well. Right? There's a couple of different ways you can go about this. I wanted to make them as accessible as possible. All right, so we have Suicune ready to go in the save. Oh, I didn't know this was happening. I guess I've never battled these two. Give me a moment. My friend has a way to do the save file thing. I don't know how he did it, but there will be a save file method coming, I promise. All right, so this is where Unown is now. I didn't have to move him, but I thought it would just be a nice change of pace for him to be in different spots. So, Eggs, I see that you've caught Raichu. Suicune is all that's left. The final clue is in Victory Road. If you can bring Suicune to me, I'll be forever grateful. That was another unused song, by the way. That was the Poke Center from Pokemon Crystal, the Pokemon Communication Center. So this is somewhere in Victory Road. Again, this is meant to be hidden. This is meant to be hidden from the player. You're meant to guess and search around for boulders and rock smash rocks and things of that nature in Victory Road. You're meant to do that. That is part of the... I don't want to call it part of the challenge, but that's part of it, right? You're not really sure what's going on, you know? So... yeah, but it's actually very close to the entrance. It's this boulder right here. When you talk to it, you get a message that says... so the message is pretty long. It says, waste no step. I am where mirages live. That's what it says, right? Waste no step. I am where mirages live. Now, what do you guys think that means? Any hints? Any guesses if you don't know what it is? I'd love to know. Any guesses? I'd love to know what you think. What's up, Lynn? How you doing? The One Rare Island, forgot the name, 114. So far as it... so, Frostbite is correct. It's the shortest path to Mirage Island. That is what you have to do. The desert is a good guess, but no, you have to take the shortest path to Mirage Island. Now, this is even tougher than you might think it is, because to take the shortest path, I expect you to use an escape rope. You have to use an escape rope and fly to Pacific Log. Is that a little bit cheesy? Yes, but again, it's meant to be tough. So I'm not gonna dwell too much on it. How does it count the steps? I use the trainer rematch thing. I will show you what happens if you fail. There might be NPCs in here. There's another couple. Yeah, you can use dig. This is the shortest path. Then you have to talk to the tree here. So I'm going to save the game. So if you take even one extra step and you talk to it, you'll get a bam. It says try again here. I forget what this is. Like too slow or something. I forget. I don't really remember. This actually unlocks Mirage Island. Yes, I forced Mirage Island to appear. Even if Mirage Island wouldn't be appearing for you that day, I force it to show up. And again, I forget what the top part says, but it says try again is what the bottom one says. Oh, it says failure. It says failure, try again. That's what it says. So we're gonna turn it on off, and we're gonna go for Suicune now. Yeah, this will force Mirage Island to appear. I do it by copying the PID of the first Pokemon in your party into the Mirage Island sector of your save file. I just copy it directly over, and so Mirage Island will show up. And so also, this is, I put hints in the thumbnail as well, by the way. So like in the thumbnail for the YouTube video, like in the thumbnail for the YouTube video, there's hints, right? Entei has an Unown next to it. Raichu has a Thunderbolt coming down, and you can't see it here, but Suicune has the Lychee Berry tree right there. So it's meant to give you a hint because it's the only place in the whole game where you can find a Lychee Berry. So that's meant to be a hint even in the thumbnail. I believe the question mark unknown was put there because it's meant to represent the puzzle element of this. I don't reset the value, so if you... I don't reset the value, so if your battery's dead, it will stay this one forever. So for example, my battery is dead. My battery is dead, so apples right now will always be my Mirage Island Pokemon. If you fail, you have to go back to the boulder and start from there. That's correct, Frostbite. You have to go back to that boulder. Okay. So let's try an RNG Suicune. Well, for Suicune, I had a couple of different ideas. For Suicune, I had a couple of different ideas for what I wanted to do. For like what its puzzle. Like originally I wanted to do something in Shoal Cave, but I actually didn't really have a way to change the tide of the Shoal Cave. And I went back and forth on what I went back and forth on what I should be doing for it. And ultimately I decided on Mirage Island. Honestly, mostly because it's a cool location that most players have not seen while playing. And so I thought getting them to be able to go here is like a cool bonus. Like the puzzle for Suicune is actually not that hard. And so I just wanted it to be like a cool little bonus for people to be able to see Mirage Island. If that makes sense. All right, we'll try again. What's up, Adrian Winston? How you doing? No, I made the shiny thumbnail by just editing the colors. You can tell because if you zoom in on it, it's not great. You just missed the Mirage Island puzzle. No problem, Dragonix. Glad you got some use out of my guides. Suicune honestly might have a different delay, so if this one isn't shiny, I'm going to catch it and check. Yo, Saitaz, welcome to Happy Knee. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Would these mons pass the hack checks using VGC? Yes, they would. Absolutely. You would not, there was no way anyone could know. No one could ever know that these are not from Coliseum directly. It's impossible. We're gonna catch this and see what we got. Saw the video yesterday. Excited to get an e-reader to hunt these. Nice, Master Walt. Nice. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see other people hunt these and like RNG these, and just even if you just do the events, even if you just do the events for the puzzles, you're not shiny hunting them, you're not RNG manipulating them. Put them on Twitter or on Discord and tag me. I just want to see people doing it, you know what I mean? Also, fun fact, I forcibly respawned the lychee berry. All right, we got a serious nature, so let's see where we got.
Thanks for the donation.
All right, I have a calculator. Been waiting for you to go live. Awesome work you've done, and thanks for inspiring me and many others to RNG. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I was able to show you a different light on the Pokemon franchise. I think RNG Manips is like a genuinely different and unique way to play a lot of the games in this franchise. And so I'm always happy when other people are playing it. Like, just like learning about it in the way that I enjoy it. Okay, we should check the serious box. All right, there's two options. Let's see. Oh, I'm not aiming. Ooh, I forgot. I'm not aiming for this one. I might have to do Suicune tomorrow. I didn't want to go for timid on Suicune. The whole point of this is what I wanted to do a bold Suicune. Hold on. Give me a moment. Uno momento. I don't know if this is going to have the same initial seed. No. I could, the whole point of this was for me to do a bold one. I could just do a timid one really quick to round these out. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll do a bold one later this week. I think that's what I'll do. I would rather, yeah, I would rather just get them all shiny right now really quick. Timid Suicune never hurt anybody. I don't think I have one anyway. I'll do bold one. I can do these events again. I'll just do bold one. Okay. So I forgot that's what I was doing, but it's fine that I forgot that. I have to redo these stats now. Serious? Because I would rather just have the content out than get exactly what I wanted. I could just do this all again. All right, I hit 62839. I was early. So 62903 minus this is, I was 64 late, so plus 64 to this. Or 64 early, excuse me. So Suicune seems to have the same delay as Entei, which was different than Raichu's for some reason. I don't know. They should all be identical. Why are they different? I don't know. I also don't care that much. All right, here we go. Are these repeatable? Like if you do all three, swipe the ending card? Yes, Entei resets all of the flags that I use when you swipe it. So you could just do them all over again. Infinitely. So I managed to get on the second, but not the game advance in game. I just keep adjusting the delay or wing it. Well, the advance in game doesn't have anything to do with the delay. If you got the second and the delay, then the advance is a chat-out issue. Well, how far off were you? How'd you get the beasts to match with the Colos for the hack check? I fully implemented the Colo RNG sequence into the game. It's like very long. I can show you. Script commands. Raichu. It's not shiny. Here, look. This is... Nope. Where is it? This is the Coliseum Beast RNG sequence in GBA Thumb Assembly. I literally do this instead of the game's real RNG sequence. No, you cannot RNG manip in Scarlet and Violet at all. Yeah, if you want to see, so the reason I breezed over how I got the hack check to pass was because I did 2 videos on how I did that. I did a video on doing it for Celebi, and I did it and a couple of other Pokemon, and then I did a video on doing it for Jirachi. So that's why I say a couple of times watch those other videos for context, because the RNG algorithm I use for this is almost identical to the Jirachi one, but with the Celebi code in it. Yeah, we're just waiting though. Damn, really? I missed again? I'll do one more without checking and then I will, What do you mean a little trip to ore? Like, what are you talking about, Rocco? I can't really add graphics. This we could, yes, I forced the berry to be I actually forced the berry to be actually I'm a little bit surprised about something. How is this becoming a Suicune now that I'm thinking about this? Oh, because I do it down here, right, that's right. I do it all the way down here is where Suicune is. So yeah, this where is this? This resets the Mirage Island berry tree when you talk to the boulder over at wherever the heck in the Victory Road. And then I also reset it after I give you the you getting the lychee berry is not actually you getting the lychee berry is not actually how the game works. I forcibly give you a lychee berry, I delete the tree, and then I reset it so when you come back it'll be there again. Damn, all right, I'm gonna check what I got. Yes, I forced the OT trainer to always be male. I talk about that in the video, but I do a setbox mon data call at the end of a video, at the end of the thing to force the trainer to be male. Yeah, I can show you right now. If you take a look. This Suicune has a male OT. You can tell by the blue thing, even though I'm a girl. It's timid nature, which is funny. That's nature I want. Let's get this out of here. Oh, one. I was 2 advances early. Let me just add 1. Crazy how the game treats us as legit. It's because I got all the information. It's because I spent a really long time. Listen, I don't want to be on like a soapbox saying like, oh, woe is me. I worked really hard on this. Like, but yes, I put, well, we'll see. I was only 1 off, so we could get it. But like, yes, I put a lot of work into this, and that's the reason it shows up as legal. Pretty much. Legality is just very important to me, so that's why I spend a lot of time making it legal. It's a bit goofy, but your favorite YouTuber said that this is cheating and all of you should be in jail. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Nice. Three and one. Oh, we are not done yet. We are not done yet, everybody. We have one more Pokemon to manip. So we're gonna name this TARDIS. I named it Tardy. I will go and change the nickname. We'll go fix that really quick. So, if you recall, Unown said, if you bring Suicune to me, I will be forever grateful. So we're gonna go back to Unown. For our reward. Let's go over here. Yes. They all have the ribbons. Otherwise they wouldn't be legal. Time and relative dimension in Sinnoh, I like that. Well, the S is for just... Yeah. Alright, so... we have one more. So we have to just get another wonder card in there. It is a little bit of a hassle that you have to do a wonder card every time in Emerald, but unfortunately there's just no other way for me to do it. So we're doing wireless communication. You have to download the separate e-cards, but yes, I did convert them both to doing. I did convert both. I did convert Jirachi and Celebi to work on Emerald. Yes, correct. Not the original cards; those are for Ruby and Sapphire. But I did convert I did convert them. All right. This is way more forgiving with the battle video. Yes, correct. I actually don't even know how you would do Suicune without the battle video, thinking about it. Come on. Yep. All right. So we're doing mystery event. Sometimes it fails. I don't know why. You can still use Ace to advance the PRNG to where you use for the... Yeah, you can. I just don't like doing it. It lowers the skill expression for me. All right. So that event's in. So this is the final one. Now, it's worth noting, in Ruby and Sapphire, you do not have to scan a separate e-card. In Ruby and Sapphire, you can just go directly to Unown and get the starter immediately. You don't need to get another e-card. In Emerald, I just had so little space, I couldn't do it, unfortunately. Because I had to use a bunch of space for other stuff, for the ASLR compensation. So funny enough, he says bring Suicune to me. You don't actually have to bring Suicune to him. You can just go to him. All right. So let me check when this is going to be. I believe he will, when I pick the thing is when the RNG happens. I don't actually know when this is going to be. This is going to be a very different timing than the other three, so. So I'm going to talk to him. Eggs! Suicune is so awesome. Thank you so much for bringing it. I could not have done this without you, so please pick a number. Now, you might be wondering why it says none, 1, and 2. Here's the problem. In Ruby and Sapphire, this menu is 1, 2, 3. But the 1, 2, 3 menu doesn't exist in Emerald, so you have to use none, 1, 2, 3, or like 4, 5, 6. Or something like that. So yeah, but I believe I'm gonna be going for Cyndaquil because since I'm using timid as the nature, I don't really want to have to, like, I don't care about Bayleaf, and Crocodile doesn't go great with timid nature, so I will do timid nature on this guy. This is also an unused theme, and I don't make it go away. This is friend. It comes nicknamed because this was a big fat hack. So it comes nicknamed, but you can change the name, so don't worry about that. All right, let's see what I got. A calculator. It's level 90. The reason this one is a little bit jankier than the actual events is because I kind of programmed it in last minute. I just consider it a little bit of a bonus. So I didn't take it as seriously as I took the rest of it. So it's a little bit hacky, comes with a weird name, and it comes with a weird name, and I was mad early. It was so early. Oh my lord. Did I press it at the right time? It's A here, release, face player, compare last result. It does the RNG. Yeah. All right. So we do 62903 9. Oh yeah, this. Okay, we'll plus that to this. No. Wait, what? I was 5,000 early? All right, let's see. 100353. I think I feel like I did my math wrong somehow, but whatever. I just closed my live stream. Hold on. I can't see chat at all. Chat, nar, come back. Well, I programmed it. I know when it's, I'm literally, okay, I'm not trying to sound like a dickhead, but I'm like literally looking at the source code to figure out when it is determined. I looked for IVs. I did already, I think. Did I? So if we can see, this is the last input that I have. When I hit A here, this is the message box, right? All of this code happens, and then it's generated. This is the generation call, but I don't have any inputs here. But it was bashful, wasn't it? So Hardy's and bashful should result in the same IVs, no? So I don't think that matters. Let's try again. $90, 208, 124, 104, 163, 40, 171. Did I do hasty? Did I do hasty? Remember now. I definitely did hasty here. I think it's this seed. I was still mega early. There's no way I'm this early. I literally added 5,000. At 91 in the calc? Did I really? We try one more time. We try one more time. Wait, 124, 104. That's a classic goob. 63, 140, 171. Is it the same seed? Is there another hasty seed? Oops. Oh wait, did I not change the timer? Is that what happened? Dude, you might be right. Dude, you're so right. Holy fuck. I'm a total dingus. Lumau. If you're ever confused about when my event, because I'm looking at when it's generated, and I'm like, no, it's chill. Celebi is generated, I think, when you hit yes, maybe? I can't remember. I can check for you when it's generated. You cannot. I didn't think of that. Maybe I'll change them to be 50. I didn't really think of Ribbon Masters, to be honest. I wanted them to be like cool post-game bosses. I'll think on it. I don't know. Do you also match these guys to the Colo starters you get? What do you mean? This is... I don't understand what you're talking about. These guys are... These starters are always going to be higher level than the Johto Pokemon. They're always going to be like 5 levels above. So if I make the Colo Beasts level 50, they'll also come at level like 55 or something. Because of how this generation works. I could set the Beasts to level 40 and then all the starters would be chill. It's like that. The reason it's like that is because they're based. All I'm doing is, if you look at what I'm doing, is these values are just changing. This is where Suicune is in ramp. So this is changing what Suicune species is. This is changing its met location, and this is changing its met level. And because species is changing, they have different EXP groups, And so the starters gain more EXP faster, so they'll hit level 100 before the beasts. And so they're a higher level because they have the same amount of EXP. I'll be uploading the source code soon. For now, I guess you could experiment with glitches to lower the level. It's not impossible to do that. You could lower a Pokemon's level using Ace or something. It's docile. Let's see what we landed on. Oh, I think I might have been like one late or something. Because the second half of it has really good IVs. No fucking way. Maybe, did I? Hold on, my brain's not. Is this? Is this what I'm looking for? This is where I'm storing it. And I'm using Raichu Emerald, right? There's something wrong. And I don't know what. Why would I be this many advances early? I'm like thinking about it. It's a little confusing to me because I'm literally looking at the way it's laid out. Like when I hit A here, it does all this garbage. Still does all this garbage. I don't have like virtual message box hello. I have two message boxes. I have this one and I have this one. And this one happens after I hit A. Like this is the Coliseum RNG. Like this is when the PID should be generating. I could try the second text box. No, if I'm early, going earlier won't help. We just have to do some experimenting. Like, theoretically, it should already be generated. It really should be the first text box. All right, let's see what this is. What's going on here? Mild. 232, 134, 106, 163, 135, 151. Find IVs. Let's see here. I'm still like 5,000 early. What in the name of God is going on now? What? How can this be? Dude, I feel like drunk or something. What the hell? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. It is the first A press on him. And I can explain why. It is the first A press on him. Oh my gosh. No, it is the first A press on him, and I know exactly why it is. That's right, I forgot. It's literally different in Emerald than it is in Ruby and Sapphire. In Ruby and Sapphire, it's not going to be the first A press. But in Emerald, it is going to be the first A press. Thank you. So I can explain exactly why it's the first A press. So, right, this is the generation algorithm for Colosseum, right? This is when the Pokemon is actually generated. But this RNG algorithm is pulling an initial seed from somewhere, and it's not the current RNG state. I saved the current RNG state a while ago. When do I save the current RNG state? Here, when I do the call ASM to fix the ASLR positions. That is when I preserve the RNG seed. So the first thing this fucking script does is preserve the RNG seed for later, and that's why. But in Ruby and Sapphire, it doesn't work that way. That's why I was 5,000 early. This all checks out. We figured it out. for Celebi on Emerald as well. It will apply for Celebi on Emerald. I don't even have to check. Every single Emerald event will work that way, Saitaz, because to change the ASLR, I have to reseed the RNG. But reseeding the RNG to be the exact same thing every time would mean you can't get anything to be different. So when you talk to the tree for Emerald Celebi, it will preserve the thing the moment you press A on it. Oh, I just picked Bayleaf. I'm pissed. All right, at least it's not shiny. I can still calibrate off of this. It's fine. You're Rash, right? 62911. I was like 8 late or something. I can 100% confirm that's the case with Celebi as well. Yeah. Every Emerald event will be the first A press, and in Ruby and Sapphire, they can be different than that. It's all just because of the address space layout randomization, unfortunately. I just like totally forgot about it, honestly. Because the legendary beasts don't have any extra dialogue. So it was natural for it to be the first A press for me. Gentle. I think this is very close. Ooh, man, I want to be able to get all of them. Gentle. I was 1 late. No, 1 early. 1 early, excuse me. Come on, baby. The Met location for those, I don't know what route it would, it might not even be, I don't know if the Colo ones share an index location. with anything in particular. Thank you, Chris. No, if it doesn't correspond to a valid location, it will say obtained in a trade. That's not it. No, I don't have any plans for that. I don't know how much more DLC I'm going to be attempting to do. Oh, cat. This was sort of meant to be my finale for all of this. If anything happens, there's a chance. Come on. This Pokeball's spinning. That's why I want to get rid of it. If anything happens, there's a slim chance there's a port of all of my events to Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's a very small chance, though. There is a way to get them into Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's just not with the e-reader. And if I do the XD legendary birds and like Mewtwo or something, it's gonna have to be a lot of thought from me. Like, I'm gonna need to have an inspiration to up the ante, if that makes sense. Like, if you watch my video, if you watch all 3 of those videos, it's like a very natural series of progression where it goes from do simple ASM coding to the first video is almost 2 videos, right? It's do simple ASM coding, for the first 5 events where I recreate the Emerald events in Ruby and Sapphire. Then it's re-implement the entire Colo RNG algorithm using Celebi, right? And that one is just you press A to talk to a tree and that's it. Things get a little bit more complex with Jirachi, because with Jirachi, I have the NPC, like you have a little dialogue with an NPC and then you move down and talk to the rock. And then finally, with this video, I have multiple different stops. I have puzzles to solve, things like that. I got all 3 beasts already. And we're just doing the final gift now. Oh, he turned. What? That's kind of weird. Bug? Might have been a bug there, I don't know. That was weird. I've never seen that before, where it did the flash and then didn't do the event. I'll have to investigate. Probably not Foolish Planet. I don't know how any of the shit in Diamond and Pearl works. I doubt they've ever made anything as flexible as Mystery Event. Like, Mystery Event was literally fucking deleted by the time Emerald rolled around, right? So I doubt they have anything as flexible in the other games. Suicune is so awesome. Thank you for bringing it. This is not it. All right. I probably have enough for 2 or 3 more tries, and then I'm gonna have to end stream just because I have to go. But honestly, I was about to tackle Coliseum RNG as I bought a GameCube. The memory card in Coliseum itself, I was mentally ready. Dude, it's a lot worse than doing it in Emerald, I will say, because Battle Record really makes this all very achievable compared to... Like, Coliseum RNG is actually technically not as difficult. Suicune and Entei both use Blink, which has a much more lenient 10-frame window per successful input than this does, right? But you can't control your seed in that game, which means you have to fucking press A every time. Which sucks. So I realized, by the way, the only way for Suicune to work... Well, wait, hold on. Let me check something on Suicune's code, actually, in Ruby and Sapphire. Do I use a separate thing for Suicune? Does Suicune have a check? Because it might be a little easier if you have a check. Mirage Island. Yeah, this is the problem here. Virtual go to F3 battle. Yep. Whoopsie daisy. I might have to do a patch for RS Suicune so it's possible to RNG it. You know, that's one early again. We're really close. So Suicune's gonna be a huge, insane pain in the ass to RNG manip if I don't change something in it, and I might do that. Because, yeah, I don't know. I can probably add an extra check for Suicune so that once you succeed once, you can run away, save the game, and then go back to do the painting. So you can do the painting and then to Mirage Island is probably what I can do. Let's see. Come on. Give me shiny. Nope. This is like a couple early, right? Go like that. It'll go like that. It's very close. Wend. Yep, we're pretty close. All the beasts are obtained. Just need Cyndaquil, or Quilava, excuse me. Yeah, the Pokemon comes nicknamed because since I'm erasing over a Suicune that existed, and I'm changing the species between one of three, I didn't have room to write which species it is based on your selection. Since I didn't have room for that, I just decided to go with the static name for every single one. Hey, does anyone know if the delay is different when you use Sweet Scent and the tall grass you can't bike in? No, it's not. It's the same peaks. All right. This one isn't it. I'll do one more, and then unfortunately I have to end the stream after that. Oh, this is it. Yep. Nice. Nice. So this is friend. We will go change the nickname. I could tell from the HP that that was it. So we need another Doctor Who related nickname. So we have the Doctor, we have TARDIS, we have Dalek. It's a guy. I mean, Rose is fine, but what are those monsters from the fucking... Hold on, I have an idea. Doctor Who Pompeii episode. What are the monsters called in the Pompeii episodes? They're called Pyrovials, so I'll name them that. Pyrovile. What the fuck is V? Here we go. Wow, Cow, I can't believe you got that off rip. I had to Google that shit. I just assume there's no way someone's pulling that fucking creature's name. And here's our haul. I mean, we technically got this unknown too, but it's not anything special. So, there we go. We got everything. And I'll do one better. What we're going to do really quick is pull the save. And I'm going to show that they're all legal in PK Hex. And if something isn't legal, that's going to be very embarrassing for me. Oh, the unknown won't be legal. Backup save data. Stream manips M. Let's see. Bam! None of them have any legality issues, baby. So as you can see, it says here that it was met in Deep Coliseum. All beautiful, baby. PK Hex is reliable, Juan. What are you talking about? And this oh Lord. The people who got disqualified at Worlds did a bad job at hacking. Like, I can make an illegal... PK Hex doesn't force me to make legal Pokemon, right? I can make this Porygon level 100 and change the PID to be whatever I want, and change all the IVs to be whatever I want, right? I changed all the IVs to be like this. And then it's going to say, like, it lets me do illegal hacks. So the people who were doing the hacks didn't know what they were doing. So that's why they failed legality checks. But if you do everything correctly, it will show up correctly. That's why it's a good checker, right? The hacked Pokemon didn't have Pokemon home keys. Well, you can't, Pokemon home keys, PK Hex cannot show a Pokemon home key. It can show the home key, but it cannot check if it's valid. That's impossible. So that's the problem. So anyway, we have the Doctor, the Entei legal. We have the Raichu, Dalek, it's legal. We have TARDIS, the Suicune legal. And we have Pyrovile legal. Yeah, the trade bots wiped the data. That's correct. All right. So, I'm going to be done for today. Thank you all for watching this stream. I'll be back another day this week. I'm going to do making the e-cards, like printing them and everything live, if you guys are interested in that. So, yeah. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. And I'll probably do another Suicune. I'll probably do another Suicune where I go for a bold, shiny one. Okay, bye.